Stop scrolling. This is not random, my beloved child. Yes, you, the one whose fingers hesitated over this message, the one who almost moved past this moment, thinking it was just another video in an endless stream of noise. Lean closer. Let the world blur at the edges for just these few minutes. What I am about to speak into your life has been waiting for this exact hour, this precise intersection of your weariness and my mercy. I see you, not the version you show others, not the smile you wear like armor when your heart is crumbling beneath it. I see the you from 3 in the morning, when sleep refuses to come and questions circle like vultures. I was there last night when the tears finally broke through, when you pressed your face into the pillow so no one would hear the sound of your breaking. I caught every tear before it reached the fabric, held every sob in the palm of my hand. That prayer you started, but could not finish because the words dissolved into weeping. I heard it. Every syllable you could not voice I received as a perfect petition. You have been walking through a season that has stripped you bare. The betrayal that pierced deeper than any physical wound, the dream you buried so far down you tell yourself it never existed, though it still wakes you with phantom aches of what could have been. The heaviness that settled on your chest like a stone, making every breath a conscious effort, every smile a performance. I know about the mask you wear to church, the one that says everything is fine when your world is splintering. I see behind the brave face you present to your children, your spouse, your co-workers, and I am telling you now, this moment is not coincidence. This is divine interruption. Everything is about to shift. Do you remember Moses? Stand with me for a moment at the edge of the Red Sea. Behind him, the thunder of Egyptian chariots grows louder with each passing second, dust rising like a prophecy of doom. Before him, water stretches impossibly toward the horizon, deep and unforgiving. The people are screaming, accusing him of leading them out of slavery only to die in the wilderness. Every logical calculation says, this is the end. Every human assessment declares defeat. The mathematics of the moment spell disaster. But Moses, with his back against the impossible and his face toward what seemed impenetrable, lifted his staff, not because he felt confident, not because he saw a way through, but because I had spoken a promise, and promises from my mouth do not return void. When that staff touched the sky, when faith met my faithfulness, the waters did not just part. They stood up like walls of glass, revealing a path where no path existed. The seabed became a highway, the tomb became a tunnel to freedom. You stand at your Red Sea moment right now. Behind you, everything that has chased you, wounded you, tried to return you to bondage. Before you, an impossibility that your mind cannot solve, that your strength cannot overcome. That marriage that feels like it is drowning, that financial situation that looks like the walls closing in, that prodigal child whose choices tear at your heart every single day. That sickness the doctors cannot explain, that loneliness that echoes in rooms full of people. That purpose you once burned for but can no longer feel through the numbness. But listen to me, really hear this. Your Red Sea is not your ending. It is your epic. The place where human ability stops is precisely where my glory starts. I did not bring you to this edge to watch you drown. I brought you here to show you what I do with impossibilities. Every closed door behind you, every dead end you have hit, has been positioning you for this moment when I split the unsplittable and make a way where there is no way. The enemy thought he had you trapped. He miscalculated. Your crisis is about to become your crossing. Now let me tell you how I see you. Because the distance between who you think you are and who I created you to be has grown too wide. You look in the mirror and see your mistakes on instant replay. Every failure, every moment you wish you could take back, every word you regret, every choice that still haunts you. You see the labels others placed on you: too old, too damaged, too late, too much, not enough. But I do not see any of that. When I look at you, I see the warrior I designed before the foundation of the world, the one I equipped for this exact battle you are fighting. I see the dreamer who stopped dreaming because someone told you to be realistic. But I put those dreams in your spirit before you were born, and they are not dead. They are dormant, waiting for resurrection. I see the healer who got wounded while helping others heal, and now thinks the gift is gone. But your wounds have only deepened your capacity to carry healing for others. You are not damaged goods waiting to be discarded. You are my masterpiece in progress, a living canvas where I am still adding brushstrokes of grace. You are not too late. You are positioned at the exact moment when everything I prepared you for collides with everything I prepared for you. You are not forgotten. You are my focus, the apple of my eye, the one I think about with every beat of creation's heart. You are not disqualified by your past. You are being qualified through your process. You are not starting over. You are starting higher, with wisdom earned through fire, with strength forged in the furnace, that relationship that keeps you awake, the one where you give and give until you are empty and it is never enough. Beloved, I did not create you to beg for crumbs of affection or chase people who run from your light. You were not designed to shrink yourself to make others comfortable, or to dim your fire so others do not feel the heat of their own coldness. That person who takes your love for granted, who makes you question your worth, who gives you just enough to keep you hoping but never enough to satisfy your soul. That is not the love I designed for you. I am either going to change their heart or change your location, but I will not leave you in a place where your value is negotiated. You are covenant material. You deserve covenant love, the kind that stays when the feelings fade, the kind that fights for you, not against you, the kind that sees you at your worst and chooses you anyway. Stop settling for less than what I died to give you. That restlessness you feel is not confusion. It is me stirring you to move toward something better. And that family member you pray for every single day, the one who has walked away from everything you taught them, every value you instilled, that prodigal son, that prodigal daughter, whose choices feel like a knife in your heart with every phone call that does not come, every holiday chair that sits empty. I see you carrying that burden, wearing that mother's guilt, that father's shame, wondering where you went wrong. Hear me clearly. You did not fail. The enemy targeted your seed because he saw the anointing on your bloodline. Your prayers are not bouncing off heaven's ceiling. They are being stored like seeds in fertile ground, and harvest is closer than you think. I am in the far country with your prodigal right now. I am setting up divine appointments, orchestrating encounters that will jar them awake. Just as the father in my parable watched the road every day, I am watching over your child, waiting for the moment when the far country loses its appeal and home becomes the only destination that makes sense. You are the chain breaker in your family line. Generational curses, patterns of addiction, cycles of divorce, poverty mindsets, spirits of fear that have haunted your family tree for decades. They stop with you. You are not just praying for your children. You are altering the trajectory of generations yet unborn. Hold on. What looks like delay is actually my protection, making sure everything is aligned for a return that sticks, a transformation that lasts. I know about the bank account that makes your stomach knot every time you check it, the bills that pile up faster than the paychecks come in, the medical expenses that were not in any budget, the car that is making that sound, the roof that needs repair, the debt that feels like chains. I see you trying to make 5 loaves and 2 fish stretch to feed 5,000 needs, and you are exhausted from the mathematics that never add up. But my child, my math is different from yours. Where you see deficit, I see opportunity for miracle. Where you see lack, I see a stage set for multiplication. Remember those loaves and fish? Everyone saw the impossibility of the equation. 5,000 men plus women and children, maybe 20,000 mouths to feed, one boy's lunch. But when it passed through my hands, when sacrifice met my blessing, abundance exploded from scarcity. I am about to show you that I am still the God of more than enough. That breakthrough you have been praying for, it is not coming so you can hoard it. It is coming so you can become a conduit. I multiply what moves, not what sits still in fear. That gift you have been too afraid to use, that business idea you dismissed as impossible, that ministry dream you shelved because you do not see the resources. Bring it to me. Watch what I do when you put your little in my hands. And that restlessness that wakes you in the middle of your life with the unsettling feeling that you were made for more than this. That quiet desperation that whispers there must be something beyond the routine, the sameness, the going through the motions. You think it is a midlife crisis. You think it is dissatisfaction. But what you call restlessness, I call consecration. What you call confusion, I call preparation for clarity. What feels like delay has been development. Your hiddenness has been holy. While others were in the spotlight, I had you in the secret place where real transformation happens, where character is forged, where roots grow deep enough to support the weight of what I am about to bring to the surface. David did not go from the field to the throne in one step. He went to the cave first, where obscurity taught him things the palace never could. Joseph did not go from the dream to the palace without the pit and the prison, where betrayal and false accusation refined him into a man who could hold authority without abusing it. You are about to emerge. The chrysalis season is ending. What felt like confinement was actually transformation. You are not the same person who entered this wilderness. You came in as a caterpillar of potential. You are leaving as a butterfly of purpose. And when you spread those wings, the world is going to witness what I do with the ones who let me complete the process. That thing you have not told anyone, the shame you dress in good behavior so no one sees the real struggle underneath. That secret battle with the addiction that has its claws in you. The pornography that promises pleasure but delivers deeper emptiness. The pills you hide, the drinking you do alone. The eating disorder you have mastered concealing. The thoughts of ending it all when the pain gets too heavy. The affair that started as emotional connection and became something you never intended. My child, I see it all. And I am not shocked, disgusted, or surprised. I am not pacing heaven trying to figure out what to do with you. Shame is the enemy's favorite weapon because it keeps you isolated, and isolation keeps you stuck. But I did not come for the righteous. I came for the ones who know they are sick and need a physician. That secret is not too dark for my light. That habit is not too strong for my power. That wound is not too deep for my healing. But you have to bring it into the light. Confess it to someone trustworthy. Let it see daylight. Shame dies when secrets are spoken. The enemy loses his grip when you stop agreeing with his lies. I am not asking you to clean yourself up first. I am asking you to come as you are, broken pieces and all, and let me do the cleaning. The blood I shed covers it all, washes it all, breaks the power of it all. Now hear me clearly, because the atmosphere is shifting as you read these words. When you speak my word, heaven backs you up. When you declare my promises, angels are dispatched. You carry healing in your hands that you have not yet fully realized. You carry breakthrough in your praise that makes darkness tremble. Your prayers no longer whisper. They thunder in the realm of the Spirit. You have been trained in the wilderness, tested in the valley, refined in the fire, and you are about to be released with authority. You have never walked in before. Your pain qualifies you to heal others. Your pit becomes your platform. Your test becomes your testimony. The very thing the enemy meant to destroy you with, I am about to turn into your greatest ministry. The wounds that almost killed you will become wells where others drink and find life. You are not elevated for comfort. You are elevated for impact. You are not blessed just to be blessed. You are blessed to be a conduit of blessing to a generation drowning in hopelessness. But I need to warn you because the enemy is strategic, and he knows what is about to be released in you. He will try to convince you this was just emotion, just a nice feeling that will fade by tomorrow. Doubt will whisper that you imagined this encounter, that it was not really my voice, that you are reading into something that is not there. The moment you step back into your normal life, resistance will meet you. People will not understand your transformation. Some will question it. Others will resent it because your freedom reminds them of their bondage. Your joy convicts them of their misery. Your breakthrough makes them uncomfortable with their complacency. Some will leave when you stop shrinking to fit their expectations. Family members might pull away. Friends might distance themselves. Do not chase them. Do not apologize for the oil I am pouring on your head. Not everyone is supposed to go where you are going. Do not let anyone or anything talk you out of this moment. The enemy comes immediately to steal the word that was sown. He knows that if this takes root in your heart, everything changes. So guard it, protect it, water it with worship, surround it with praise. Remind yourself daily of what I spoke to you here. Write it down. Read it aloud. Let it become part of your cellular memory. My covenant with you cannot be broken. The same way the sun rises each morning without fail. The same way night returns with faithful consistency. The same way the seasons turn in their appointed order. So does my promise remain unshaken over your life. When I made the covenant of day and night, I set an eternal rhythm in motion. One that no power, no darkness, no doubt can ever interrupt, until someone can stop the dawn from coming or silence the stars in their heavenly course. My word concerning you will never fail. I have written your name upon my heart, sealed it with my mercy, surrounded it with my faithfulness. Every time you see the sun break the darkness of night, remember I am still keeping my word. Every time evening falls and night wraps the world in its blanket, know that I have not forgotten you. My covenant stands firm, not because of your strength, but because of my unchanging love. I have begun a good work in you, and I will perfect it, for my word cannot return to me empty. It accomplishes everything I send it to do. The heaviness you sometimes feel in your heart is not just emotion. It is a weapon from the enemy. He knows that when your spirit is heavy, your praise becomes silent, and when praise stops, my presence seems distant. But I have already given you the oil of joy for mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. When you feel that weight settling on your soul, do not surrender to it. Instead, lift your voice in praise. When you praise me from a heavy heart, darkness begins to tremble. The devil cannot stand where joy and worship dwell. He flees from the sound of faith. Do you know why Satan attacks your joy so fiercely? Because joy is your strength. When joy is gone, your fire fades, your fight weakens, your faith wavers. But when joy rises again, miracles are born. So guard your joy like the treasure it is. Do not let circumstances steal it. Do not let people silence it. Do not let the enemy replace it with fear or sorrow. Rejoice again even when it is hard. Put on your garment of praise. Sing even through the storm when you do. My presence fills your heart, and the spirit of heaviness has no choice but to leave. The world pulls you in every direction, promising peace through temporary pleasures and false escapes. Yet none of them truly satisfy your soul. You try to fill the emptiness with distractions, with busyness, with entertainment, with food, with shopping, with anything to numb the ache. But still the weight remains. You smile in front of others, but inside your heart is weary. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. I created you not to live in confusion or constant pressure, but in peace, my peace, which surpasses all understanding. When you invite me into your home, your heart, your family, I bring rest where there has been restlessness, calm where there has been chaos, joy where there has been sorrow. So many look for peace in the wrong places, in people, in possessions, in temporary relief. But true peace does not come from the world. It comes from me. I am not only the savior of your soul, but also the healer of your home. I know what your family needs even more than you do. I know what your heart craves, even when you cannot express it. If you will listen to my words and follow my ways, you will see transformation. Your home can become a place of laughter, not tension. Your mind can find stillness, not confusion. I am the architect of family. I designed love, unity, and peace. Trust me to restore what feels broken. Do you know why your life, your marriage, your family matter so deeply to me? Because I was personally involved in creating them. When I spoke the sun into being, it obeyed. When I commanded the stars to shine, they appeared. But when I designed marriage, I did not just speak it into existence. I formed it with my own hands. I took a piece of Adam and shaped Eve, then brought her to him. That moment was not a simple act. It was divine love revealed through creation. From the very beginning, I placed my fingerprints upon your union. I wanted your home to be more than a structure. I wanted it to be a reflection of heaven on earth. Yet I know how the storms come, the struggles, the misunderstandings, the battles that seek to divide hearts and silence love. But just as I helped the kings of old against impossible enemies, I will help you too. When my hand rests upon you, no force of barrenness, no weight of poverty, no shadow of confusion can prevail against you. Your help does not come from people, money, or position. Your help comes from me, the maker of heaven and earth. I will stabilize your home the same way I established kingdoms of righteousness, by surrounding you with my presence and favor. When you surrender your relationship, your family, your future into my care, I do not just repair, I recreate. I breathe peace where there was tension, joy where there was pain, love where there was silence. Everything changes from this moment. Normal is over. Average is finished. You cannot go back to who you were before this encounter. Something has shifted in the atmosphere around your life. This was not just a message. This was a divine appointment. A holy collision between your need and my supply, your emptiness and my fullness, your question and my answer. Your latter will be greater than your former. What was hidden is being revealed. What was delayed is being released. What was impossible is becoming inevitable. Doors that have been sealed are about to swing open. Relationships that seemed dead are about to breathe again. Dreams that were buried are about to resurrect. Provision that was blocked is about to break through like a flood. I am sending people into your life to walk with you. Some will encourage you, some will challenge you, some will sharpen you like iron sharpening iron. You will also see signs, subtle confirmations of my hand. A conversation that feels like an answer. A door that opens unexpectedly. A peace that comes without reason. These are not coincidences. They are breadcrumbs I am laying along your path to remind you that you are not lost. Follow them, trust them. I am proud of you. Proud of the way you have held on when everything in you wanted to let go. Proud of the way you have chosen kindness when it was hard, when you had every right to be bitter. Proud of the way you have returned to me again and again, even when you felt empty, even when you thought I was not listening. Heaven rejoices over you. I sing over you. My angels encamp around you. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. Now rise, lift your head. The season of hiding is ending. The season of revealing is beginning. You have been prepared in private, but now you will be used in public. You will carry my presence into rooms where fear reigns. You will speak my words into hearts that are breaking. You will stand as proof that I still move, that I still heal, that I still restore. Stay humble, stay yielded, stay listening. Do not try to force my timing. Do not grasp for what I have not yet given. Trust the process. For what I give you, I give at the right time, and no one can take it away. I am placing a new mantle on your shoulders even now, a mantle of peace, of authority, of compassion. You will feel it as weight, but it will not crush you. It will steady you. It will empower you. It will remind you that you are not your own. You are mine, sent as my representative in a trembling world. Take courage, child. Lift your eyes to me. The storm may rage, but I am your shelter. The night may be dark, but I am your light. The path may be narrow, but I walk it with you. You are not alone. You have never been alone. You will never be alone. You will never be alone. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. I am for you, not against you. I am in you, my spirit dwelling as a seal and guarantee of everything I have promised. This is not goodbye. This is the beginning, the opening of a chapter you never imagined you would read, the start of a story that will make others believe again. Let your life become the testimony that causes the cynical to wonder, the broken to hope, the lost to seek. Remember this moment, write it down. When doubt comes, when the enemy whispers lies, when circumstances try to contradict what I have spoken, come back to this, read it again. Let these words wash over you like living water. For I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. What I promise, I perform. What I speak, I establish. What I begin, I complete. You are my beloved child, and I am your eternal Father forever. And always, through every season and every circumstance, beyond every fear and through every fire, I am with you. This is my covenant, my promise, my unbreakable word over your life, and it starts now.